said, another album review on the same band, and I'm talking about another album by the band the Goo Goo Dolls, and I'm talking about the album Gutterflower, which is another album by the band the Goo Goo Dolls that I was listening to earlier this morning after I was listening to Sizzy Up the Girl by the Goo Goo Dolls as well. And I'm talking about another album that has so many other good songs on the album too. Now, it was just like when I listened to the other album by the Goo Goo Dolls that I just reviewed, that had so many good songs on that album too. And Gutterflower is another prime example of another album that has so many great songs as well. Now, I'm not going to say it's better than Dizzy Up the Girl because I think the album that I reviewed prior to Gutterflower obviously is a bit of a better album by the band the Goo Goo Dolls, which is a hard thing to say considering I did see Goo Goo Dolls live with my girlfriend on the last Thursday that just passed, and they sang so many good songs at that concert, and just, some albums are better than others. Personally, I felt like Dizzy Up the Girl was definitely one of those albums. But in saying that, I still think the album, of course, of Gutterflower by Goo Goo Dolls, the same band, is also a awesome album as well. Particularly one of my favorite songs from the album, or my favorite song from the whole entire album, would definitely have to be Symphony. I think that song that was performed live at the concert the other day at the Canberra AAS Stadium was so good. The way John sung that song live, oh, incredible. His vocals are so damn good. And even other singers that sung, if you know the Goo Goo Dolls, or you've seen the same concert that I saw, or even if you saw the same concert I saw, but in a different part of Australia, you'll definitely know who I'm referring to with one of the other band members in the Goo Goo Dolls. But the vocals by John, the main singer of the band Goo Goo Dolls, when he did Symphony, not only live, but on the album Gutterflower, that was so fucking amazing. And it's one of my favorite songs on that whole entire album. Don't get me wrong, I love the opening song on the album of Gutterflower as well. Big Machine is great. The second song is great. The third, fourth, and so on. Even the last song is absolutely tremendous as well. But it's one of those albums that you'll probably listen to and go, you've got a couple of favorites more than others, but you'll still like some of the other songs better than maybe another song. But you'll definitely find on the album of Gutterflower, you'll definitely agree with me that the song, of course, Symphony, is absolutely an incredible song. And Gutterflower is another example of a Goo Goo Dolls album that has some banging songs on it as well. From the opening song to the very last song, they have some banging songs on their album as well. But my favorite song, and my personal opinion, and my personal preference, Symphony, is my favorite song on the album by the Goo Goo Dolls called Gutterflower. That would definitely have to be my favorite song from that album by the Goo Goo Dolls. Whereas there's probably about, I don't know, a lot more songs on, of course, their previous album that I was referring to, of Dizzy Up the Girl, that I liked even more than some of the songs on the album of Gutterflower. Needless to say, there's still so many good songs on the album of Gutterflower by the Goo Goo Dolls. And I wow, that album of Gutterflower was absolutely amazing. Like, I still like the album, but I love, of course, the album with Iris and Slide and Broadway even more than I like the album Gutterflower. But Gutterflower is still a good album. And in saying that, I'm going to be giving the album Gutterflower by the band The Goo Goo Dolls a massive 9.5 out of 10 star rating. The reason I didn't add it as high as Dizzy Up the Girl, because Dizzy Up the Girl album is even more of a better album than Gutterflower. Now, I'm not hating on the album, I'm just saying Dizzy Up the Girl so far would be my favourite album by the Goo Goo Dolls. But I'm definitely going to be reviewing other albums by the band Goo Goo Dolls as well. So I will be pretty much also reviewing, like I said, I'll be reviewing definitely many more albums by the band The Goo Goo Dolls, and then I'll be giving you my personal preference and my personal thoughts, opinion on what I think about many other albums and songs from many other albums by the band The Goo Goo Dolls as well. And before I end this video, now I'm going to give a bit of a call out and see what some of the comments are. Some of the comments on this video are a little bit negative, and some are a little bit of a bit of a troll or whatnot on what I'm basically referring to and what this subject is about. It's basically a video that have been about the album Gutterflower by the band The Goo Goo Dolls, and some people have been a little bit negative on it. I've not been fully negative on the album. I'm just saying that Dizzy Up the Girl is a bit of a better album. I still like the songs on Gutterflower, just, you know, people are allowed to like certain albums, just like they're allowed to like certain movies with the same actors. I'm the same. I'm allowed to like certain albums by bands that are the same band, and I feel that way about the album Gutterflower. Still love the album though, just Dizzy Up the Girl is a even better album. But in saying that, let me end this video by giving you what some of the people are saying or commenting on. Max Payne, the songs suck. Album sucks, bro. Sorry, but I actually disagree with you, Max Payne. I don't know why you think that the songs suck and that the album suck, bro, as you are calling me your bro. Maybe you prefer the album that I was previously talking about. If so, that's fine. Unless, of course, you're not a Goo Goo Dolls fan. That is also fine too, but I am, so I prefer less negative feedback or comments on said video. So I don't really agree with you that the songs suck or that the album sucks, like you're saying, bro. I definitely agree with the comments by Max Payne. Continue on. After that, I don't even know how to say this. It's some form of different name and language. Dilia, if I'm saying it right. Jilek Lubang. I don't know what nationality Dilla is. Maybe, are you maybe from Laos or Thailand or something? Jilek Lubang. It definitely sounds very Lao-like. And if so, that's pretty damn cool because my daughter was born overseas in Laos as well. So that would be pretty cool if that is true. Oak Zid, what is your opinion of dirt track racing? Okay. Well, I don't know what a album review of an album called Gutterflower and the Goo Goo Dolls have got to do with dirt racing. Kind of a weird question. Moving along. Max Payne. Wow, dude, you are a hater. Max Payne. Gutterflower is better, bro. Yeah, I'm confused with what you're saying, Max Payne. I thought you were a hater of this album, Gutterflower. This is the album I'm reviewing, and now you're saying it is better, bro? Or are you referring to when I was talking about Dizzy Up the Girl? Are you saying that this album is better than Dizzy Up the Girl? If so, that's an interesting, somewhat thought or an opinion. I definitely think Dizzy Up the Girl is a better album, but okay, Max Payne is saying, yeah, better than Dizzy. I'm not sure why you think that Gutterflower is a better album than Dizzy Up the Girl. That is personally fine. That's your own opinion for whatever reason. Just my strong opinion is the other way around, that Dizzy Up the Girl is a better album than Gutterflower. But I still like the album. If you're thinking I hate the album, I definitely do not hate the album Max Payne. I've been reviewing the album with a very positive vibe. Vikrat Baines, whoever you are, hello, bro. Where are you from? I am from Canberra, Australia, which is where I saw the Goo Goo Dolls perform last Thursday night, with, of course, Thirsty Merc playing before they did. Max Payne, I like both. Okay. So you like both albums. But I don't know why you were saying I'm a hater. I'm not hating on the album Gutterflower. I think the album Gutterflower is a great album too. I also like Dizzy Up the Girl. Just Dizzy Up the Girl, I like a tad more than the Gutterflower album. So I hope you can understand that somewhat. So there we go. I thought I'd pretty much read out some of the comments there. I've been a bit confused about, though, why Max Payne somewhat... Okay, sounds good, he wrote now. Okay, maybe he's starting to understand what I mean, that I have liked Diz Up the Girl a little bit more than Gutterflower, but I still like the album Gutterflower. Just, I think I'm in love with Dizzy Up the Girl a tad more. But let me see what I think about some of the other albums that I'll be reviewing about the Goo Goo Dolls as well. And I hope to have these type of convos with people on my YouTube live videos as well, because it's entertaining to get other people's opinions on how they feel about some Goo Goo Dolls albums as well. So I'll see you in the next video, whether it's another video about another Goo Goo Dolls album or a Goo Goo Dolls song that I've not heard before, that's maybe from a certain album. And I just cannot wait to review many more songs from the band, the Goo Goo Dolls, and some of their other albums. And I'm even happy to hear what people have to say, and if anyone has any recommendations about any other albums by the Goo Goo Dolls as well. Until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.